Well guys, I guess here goes part 3. So, the old 8640 here. Back in 2014 we got caught by a snowstorm real early. Didn't quite get harvest all done or all tillage done. Because this is pretty rough country here in central Minnesota that you really got to get your tillage done. Well, you know, these old iron horses, they're not really known for the motors holding up and that. So I did a lot of research into the Kinze repowers. So that's some of my business plan too here. That I was going to get into repowering. Granted, a lot of these tractors were put with an 855 Cummins, and they're known for tearing out the 2-speed in them and sending a hard shock down the drive line because they weren't built for the torque. That's flat out. So, like a lot of these, put a 3306 Cat or an M11 Cummins or an L10 Cummins, make it a heck of a tractor. And make it a lot more reliable. And then you get like the 8850 instead of putting the 855 Cummins in it. Let's put a 3406 in them. Make them a really stout tractor. So that was kind of that. Building up stuff. 2015 was, of course, buying the semi-truck, buying the combine. Well, then having the combine and semi-truck, I had fall harvest stuff taken care of. Bought a grain cart real cheap. Which then I ended up finding this planter. This isn't exactly the way I bought it. Switched it out to 3-bushel hoppers and had to replumb the fertilizer system, which it's been a great planter, but that had to line up with the combine. With having straddle duals, I was tied to either an 8-row head one way or another, or had to find different tires wheels to go to a 6-row for a 6-row planter, 12-row, or an 8-row planter and 16 as I've got here. Well, I was looking at an 8-row and this one and another 16, all about the same condition wise and needed for parts, but then it came down to is, well, one wasn't really out to my specs as this one was for a 16-row and the 8-row. Well, that 8-row I was going to be the same money into as this 16-row right out of the hole, right away to get the first day in the field, same price. So why not get the 16-row? I got the horsepower here with an 8640, so why not? So that's why too. Why get rid of the equipment when I have it here and it's paid for? And in my other TikToks, this 1978 1086 isn't much to a lot of guys, but to our family, it's a good tractor. It's been around the longest and it's served its purpose. My dad bought it in 1980 with 18% interest and it's still here today. It did not get repoed like many other tractors of the time period. So why get rid of what I know? Guess we're going for part 4.